If you're looking for multiplayer games to play with your friends, you've come to the right place. Today, we're counting down the top 15 best multiplayer games you can play on your Android or iOS devices. Whether you're into action, racing, or survival games, this list has something for everyone. Let's dive in. Number 15. Global Truck Online really leans into the social aspect of trucking. The multiplayer experience is central, allowing you to team up with friends to form convoys and tackle the Brazilian highways together. You'll be taking on delivery missions, managing your fuel, and trying to keep your rig in good shape. I like the graphics and truck variations. However, the major downside right now is the language barrier, as the game is primarily in Portuguese. I hope the developers add English and other languages to make the game more available for everyone. Number 14. At first, I was a bit unsure about Star Wars Hunters. It seemed simple, but the more I played, the more fun it became. The graphics are quite impressive for a mobile game, with detailed character models and colorful arenas. I especially love how each character has unique abilities that can change the game. Playing with friends makes it even better. Number 13. Apex Racing is trying to be pretty realistic car racing game for mobile devices. They've got a decent selection of cars, and the customization options are pretty deep. You can race against others in online multiplayer, try to beat your best times in single-player time attacks, or even try your hand at drift challenges. Visually, Apex Racing looks pretty good for a mobile title with decent car models and environments. Overall, if you're looking for realistic car racing gameplay with your friends, Apex Racing is worth playing. Number 12. Minicry is a game where one of you is a monster that can transform into any player, and the rest of you are survivors who have to escape or kill the monster. The monster can deceive you by mimicking your voice, your appearance, and your actions. You never know who you can trust and who might stab you in the back. The game is very fun and addictive, especially if you play with friends. Number 11. Armed Heist takes us into the daring realm of bank robberies and high-stakes heists. What makes this third-person shooter stand out is its over 70 dynamic scenarios, ensuring that no two heists feel the same. Teaming up with friends not only amplifies the fun but also brings a strategic layer to every mission. The variety of challenges and the sheer replayability factor make Armed Heist a must-play for anyone craving a thrilling multiplayer heist game. Number 10. Car Parking Multiplayer is a game that lets you explore an open world with real gas stations and car services, compete against real players in multiplayer racing, exchange cars with other players, customize your car with various parts and vinyls, and of course, park your car in different scenarios. The game has a lively and diverse community of players who are always ready to race, chat, and trade with you. You can make friends, join clans, and voice chat with other players. If you are looking for a fun and varied car simulation game, then you should definitely give this game a chance. Number 9. In Cargo Hunters, you're basically a robot trying to survive by finding and selling valuable scrap. You go out into this pretty harsh open world, looking for loot to upgrade your robot. But the thing is, other players are doing the same thing, and so are these tough AI robots. If you're into tough games where every decision matters and you have to constantly adapt to survive, Cargo Hunters could be right up your alley. Number 8. This game is a combination of the creepypasta lore of the Backrooms and PC game Lethal Company. It's a pretty unique take on both genres, and it's a lot of fun to play. You can team up with friends to explore the Backrooms together and collect items and complete tasks. The multiplayer mode adds a whole new level of fun to the game, and it's a great way to experience the Backrooms with other people. I think it's a good choice for anyone who likes horror games or multiplayer games. Number 7. Darkest Day is another contender in the crowded zombie survival RPG scene on mobile. You wake up in a world completely wrecked by a zombie virus, and it's all about trying to survive in this pretty big open world. You'll also run into other survivors, some friendly and some not so much, which adds a layer of human interaction to the chaos. While the core gameplay of exploring, looting, and fighting zombies is solid, I've noticed some players mentioning that the game can feel a bit pay to win. But if you're a fan of zombie survival games with a big open world to explore and don't mind the potential for some pay to win elements, Darkest Days might be worth checking out. Number 6. Static Shift Racing gives me serious vibes of Need for Speed Underground 2. Okay, it's not exactly the same, but it captures that spirit. I was honestly surprised by how much I enjoyed just being in the game world. The racing itself is a good mix of arcade and sim, not too realistic, but not completely mindless either. I love spending time in racing games tweaking my cars, and Static Shift Racing delivers on that front. Honestly, if you're looking for a mobile racer that scratches that nostalgic itch and offers a cool atmosphere with some great visuals, give Static Shift Racing a shot. Number 5. Repo. Mobile is physics-based loot collecting and extracting horror game. You're basically sneaking around spooky places with your buddies, trying to pick up weird objects without making a sound. That's the main thing, but the fun part is when things go wrong, and they often do. To be honest, sometimes the controls can be a bit tricky, but if you're looking for multiplayer gameplay with friends, Repo Mobile is worth playing. Number 4.
Target, but it's keeping fighting. Identified tank, burning up!
MWT Tank Battles is a solid mobile tank game that offers a satisfying experience for fans of the genre. This game looks absolutely sick. The tanks are super detailed, and the explosions are just insane. It's like you're right there on the battlefield. If you're into tanks and online multiplayer, you gotta check this out. Just be prepared to grind a bit to unlock the best tanks and upgrades. Number 3. I've been searching for a truly realistic off-road experience on my phone, and Off-Road League Online is the closest I've come. The way the trucks handle, the way the suspension reacts to the terrain, it's genuinely impressive. Sadly, this gem is currently only available on iOS. I'm crossing my fingers that they bring it to Android soon, because this game has the potential to be the definitive off-road experience on mobile. If you're on iOS and you love off-roading, you absolutely need to check this out. Number 2. Playing Once Human feels like a mix of a survival game where you're constantly scrounging for resources and a shooter where you're taking down some seriously bizarre monsters. You team up with other players in this open world to explore, gather materials, build bases, and try to figure out what the heck happened. Base building is also a big part, letting you create your own safe haven in this chaotic world. If you're into open-world survival games with a strong emphasis on crafting and cooperative play in a bizarre setting, Once Human is definitely worth checking out. Number 1.
Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Delta 2.
Delta Force Mobile just dropped, and if massive, team-based shooter battles sound like your thing, this is worth a look. Jumping into the 24 versus 24 warfare mode feels genuinely huge for mobile, with tons of action and vehicles everywhere. The operations mode offers a different vibe, more like an extraction shooter where you team up to grab loot while fighting both AI and other players. Overall, Delta Force Mobile brings that large-scale FPS experience to mobile and is worth checking out if you're looking for a new mobile shooter.